Test. Well, good evening. Welcome to Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium on a Friday night that's got plenty of humidity in the air. It was a super hot day today here in the Northern Territory, and it's still lingering around. The earth is pretty hot after a day like we had. No breeze really to speak about, so it's not going to be in any way a relieving breeze or a zephyr coming in from either direction for these players. They're in huddles at the moment. Home team tonight is Hellenic Athletic. They're in the blue, traditional colours. They still have Muskie making their way, their captain, the number 10, the mercurial number 10. And they'll be up against Darwin Hearts, who are desperately looking to get further up the field on that table and have the potential and the talent to do so. They just haven't put it together and haven't found their rhythm for a 90-minute spell. So we'll see if they can do that tonight against a team that's really in the race for the premiership, and you would probably think it will feature in the semi-finals later on today. This is this season. This is round 16 of the Men's Premier League in Darwin. Thank you to Perform for taking this live streaming around the globe, and also to FNT TV and FA digital channels around the country. And a lot of that country, particularly in New South Wales, is still in lockdown and will be for some time due to our friend COVID. Victoria's on the way out. So some good news, some not so good news. My name's Bruce Stalder. Thank you for joining us for this live streaming. We're at Larrakia Park. It's on Larrakia Nation, and we acknowledge the elders, past, present, and those emerging, for permission to play the beautiful game here. And we acknowledge their cultural land and custodial rights here in the Northern Territory, particularly in the Darwin region. They're a saltwater people predominantly, and it's a beautiful part of the world. And wherever we walk here, they have walked well before us over many thousands and thousands of years. Right, into the football. And it begins with Hellenic with possession. A jumble of players in the middle there, and Hearts have come away with it. As usually, the beginning of a match, plenty of communication, chat everywhere. That's Nyembo, the youngster, back to Turner. Still a young player, but really credentialed and experienced in Premier League football. Alex Turner, number 12. Stylianos Rodos, putting a long ball through onto a Reinberg run. And Reinberg wearing 13 for Hellenic, but easily managed by the keeper for Hearts. Jason Lee in the canary yellow. And Jason Lee's come across from another club and is really revelling in getting lots of match time and showing all the skills we knew he had. He's been a really good custodian for Darwin Hearts this year. Thank you to McDonald's for the right to bring you this live streaming. Diamond Barbers, look sharp at 21. They are at Bellamac, CBD and Parap. Diamond Barbers, also a great sponsor of football in 2021. Jasper Mwanza usually plays in the back, playing up front tonight, the big, tall 14 for the Hearts. They're in the white, running left to right on your screen. Began as a Nepalese community club. Still retain their Nepalese connection and linkages, but have a much broader base. And Jasper Mwanza is a good example of that. And playing central defence for most of the year, now finds himself up as a strike, focus for strike and goals. Trikellis. Neta Rodos. You can see Sulav Muskie pretty much hiding on that eastern side of this Larrakia Park pitch. He's now in the midfield now, dangerous wherever he ends up. That's Carpathius. On Nyembo and Ross Bilius. Experienced defender for Hellenic. That's great work. And see, that's what I'm saying about Sulav Muskie. Came out of nowhere, and had he got his timing on that ball, it would have been in the net. Nice work from the central defender. Referee didn't see a handball. Looked like it from Tameni, but not called such. So we play on. Jasper Mwanza on the ball now. Trikellis and him in a body check after body check, and that continues. Good pressing from Hellenic, but Hearts have got away. Always look good when they play possession football. That's a lovely ball. He wasn't on the same wavelength which is unusual for that player. That's Niros Stresna, and Niros has really good vision. That time, it eluded him. It's a really smart pass from Surjan Silwal, the number 11 in the midfield. He's there with Stephen Coe, and Stephen wearing the captain's armband tonight, number 20, in place of Santos Srethna. Stephen's had a really good year and a great recipient of the captain's armband. Youngster Naembo turns, drops his hip, and then puts one in. It's rebounded off the Hearts defender. And Carpathius sets it up again for Hellenic. It's Mario Kukanen or Kukanen, or we'll get his phonetic spelling right one day. What we do know is he's a very talented footballer, and he's got a ball now at his feet if he can get there. Jason Lee will intercede. We're talking about number 11, Mario, for Hellenic. Or Kukanen. And off Bilius this time. Ross would be the most experienced player out there tonight so far. Number 14 for the Blue and Whites. Nice little play there from Ashmat Regmi. And there is Surjan Silwal again. Further afield to Suman Raut. And now out to someone who's been a feature this year, Rabin Panura. He's got beautiful technique on both feet. Doesn't get a lot of time to show it though. Should be used more in the set pieces. The number 2. Example of it here. Looks like Coe's going to take it. Or should leave it for Panura. And they are. That's great. It'll be bullet-like, that's for sure. If that's the pass he wants. Now he's going to do a short curl. Prove me wrong, mate, to Dinesh Devakota. And Dinesh puts one through to Niroz. Jasper Wands are sort of dummies to him, but Carpathius is alert, the 23. And the midfielder for Hellenic cleans it up. Coe. Back to Panura. Nice work for Panura twice. Lovely work. Chase comes now and just couldn't thread that ball where it was intended. But originally, first 2 moves were highly skilled. As the kids scamper to go and collect the ball over the fence. Thank you, little ones. Hellenic back through Carpathius. Central to this football team. Unheralded. Controls that midfield for them. That's, again, Jasper Wanzo throws his head back because he knew the opportunity there was much better than that pass deserved. Savastrikalis up to Mario Kukanen. Stephen Coe collected the number 20, the captain, as I said, wearing the armband today. Just coming up to 7.5 minutes on this round 16 match of the Men's Premier League here in Darwin. Live streaming across the Perform Network internationally and through the FNT TV and FA digital channels here in Australia. On a humid night in Darwin. It's a very humid Friday night. And Banjadi on a scurry, the number 18 on the right wing on the grandstand side. Going to earn a corner here, which Neroz Srethna will take. The number 7. Great potential he has. Hasn't been his best year this year. Been prone to a number of injuries. But get him fit. There's not many faster than him on a 100-metre football field. Mind you, we're playing 110 here. Sometimes even longer. Over the top. Carpathius there. This is an opportunity. He takes it. Well done. Great little half volley. Didn't hesitate. Came in confidence. Dinesh, the number 6. Could have gone anywhere. Okay, there'd be an uplift in confidence from that for him, the number 6. They can spray anywhere, and his contact was true. Now the counter's on. It's a looping ball through that's misses Nyembo, but the hard work and energy of Mario Kukanen, the number 11, gave them another opportunity. Nice little ball back in, playing possession football as Hearts should. That's a loose one. Bilius read that. Actually read it yesterday. It was pretty obvious. Charles, Turner. Turner, as always, opening up the football field. Now Reinberg in the middle. Now Panura, sorry, good tackle. The number 2 for Hearts. Patient play out the back. They're not panicking. Plenty of blue shirts. You just sum it up as being a bit of poise and patience from the Hearts in their defensive half. Handball off Carpathius. Over there on the eastern side, North Crest scoreboard side, where it's coming up to 11 minutes of this match progressed. Round 16 match opportunity now, takes it on the first turn he did. And that's Reinberg. And Christoph on this occasion put it into the side netting. Jason Lee had it covered, I would imagine, but didn't need to get involved. Thank you to Ward Keller. They are the Territory Law Firm. And Ward Keller expertise is in personal and business dispute resolution. Well, it's a number of their expertises. Personal and business dispute resolution. Number is 1-800-9783-60. A number of numbers in there trying to sort that out in the corner. In the end, Hellenic did get a cross in. Panura showing that balance and skill. This is an easy ball and he'll take it. Can't lose it in that position, but the coach won't be too annoyed. He's trying to get him to play out from the back, to play possession football, and that'll happen sometimes. You'll get dispossessed, and what needs to happen there is the other central defender needs to track the run of Sulev Muskie. No one was on him whatsoever. He was absolutely a free agent. Someone needs to be there with him. And just to track him. Can't let him loose like that. So it's 1-0. It took 12 minutes. And again, as I said, the coach, Andrew Savis, for Hearts, is trying to get them to play a certain way. And totally agree with him. That's the way for the club to move forward. And there'll be hiccups like that. Again, see, playing out patiently. They're just going to move the ball around. That's right. The midfield has to come back and help them like Stephen Coe did then. And Jasper has to come back and help. That's where it falls down sometimes. And cleared away by Dinesh. So a corner for Hellenic. Short one. Shot taken. Skim over the centre of the crossbar. Reinberg getting a good ball from Nyembo off that corner. Nothing eventuated, but Just one of the other things that sit in their armoury closet. A little bit of miscommunication at the back of the central defenders, and one was caught, dispossessed by Hellenic. Short pass to still have Muskie on the run, and no one was tracking his run, so he will not miss from there. Jason Lee just watched it go to his right and into the net. And that's the only goal so far. And the goal scorer then getting involved. Pushes it wide to an overlapping Rodos. Puts the ball in. Stopped by the number 14. Still gets a shot in. Ricocheted away. Not 14. 16 I meant. Which is Silmanra. Not a lot of height in the team, but how I can confuse Silmat with Jasper is a good one. Jasper's at least 30 centimetres taller. Now heading down off the wall's going to be set by the two in the wall. Panura's drifted away now. On the ball is from here it looks like Reinberg. No, it's Kuchanen. Reinberg's sitting in the middle there. There's the run. Muskie heels it on and scores. Unbelievable. As casual as you like. Heeled it back. Beat everybody, including the keeper, and went into the net. He's got 2 goals and we're 15 minutes old. Muskie's imprint, footprint, fingerprints, whatever you print with is all over this match. That was sweet as. Header or towards goal, headed on to the advancing Hellenic players. He just backheeled it, and fortuitously for him, or he meant it, it went into the right-hand side of that Hearts goal. 2-0. Round 16 match of the Men's Premier League. Opportunity. They just want it more at the moment. The blue and whites. Nice intervention, better. Hearts now with the ball, chance to it. That's a loose one. Idea was right. Neros Strathna had overrun the ball. Restart with Bilius. Throw in. Turner. Crossfield to Savastrikalis. He heads forward and then tracks back and just puts a little one out to Harry Charles in the deep right back position because Stilianos Rodos is staying forward. They're almost playing only 2 at the back at the moment. Hellenic. Going to leave Stilianos forward. That's a nice run from Bilius, but it won't come to anything on this occasion. As the car goes back, backfiring, leaving parts of his engine on McMillan's Road. This is Friday Night Football in Darwin. Round 16 match. Men's Premier League live streamed from Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. 2-0 advantage to Hellenic. 18 minutes of the match gone. Both goals were unusual in the sense that, not unusual in the sense of who scored them, although Muskie's all over that, but the way he scored them. One unchallenged, no one running, just taps it in. And the second one, a sublime piece of work, backheel, which knowing Muskie was intentional and well directed. And a goal resulted. What's important is that Darwin Hearts continue playing the way they want to play. It's just a learning period for them. New coach came in about 3-4 weeks ago, and they're a much better side for it already. But it's definitely a work in progress. Panura back to his keeper, and Lee's got opportunities. He goes down the middle. And Sojan. Now it comes out. And Nirajan Bunji has an opportunity. He's going to get the ball back. No, it's going to be a nice ball through, and it's going to fall at the feet. A chance for Haas to put one away. Turns on the inside, takes the shot. Now does he? And he puts it away. Calm, beautiful play. Well done. What a fillip that'll be for them. Lovely counter. Took advantage of it. And Sanjib Batari has a goal to his name, and so do Hearts. Andrew Savis, their coach and team there, will be very happy with that. The ball was a great ball from Niroj Shrestha, and Niroj just skimmed across the top of the defender's head, crossed one of the Hearts attackers' heads, and then just landed beautifully at the feet of Batari. And Batari, at any stage, was he over anxious? Was he overplaying his hand? Gorgeous work from the number 9. Took his time, turned the defender inside out, dropped his hip and put it away. 2-1. 20-minute mark coming up on the Northcrest scoreboard. Again, slow play out from the back. Patient from Hearts. It's always good to see a coach having impact and players playing to the game plan, no matter what. They could have dropped their heads. They went down 2-0 early, and they've come back and clawed away to a 2-1 against one of the favoured teams in Hellenic. Turner, if not the best central defender, in the top 3. Here's an opportunity. Well done. Shadowed by the defensive team and Dinesh. And that gives Jason Lee some time. He's put his right boot to it one step and a good 50 metres on that. Headed away by Savastrakis. Now Niroj Shrestha in on the ball early. This is now a 2-on-1. If he passes at the right time, takes the shot early, and that time he thought about it. That's a disappointing end to a really, really fine opportunity. 3-on-2, then 3-on-1, then 1 on the keeper. And on this occasion, Vatari just fluffed his lines. Now's a chance to make amends. This pass is important. Tries to go through 3 players. That's not going to happen. Could have easily been 2 all. My goodness. That would fall into the strange game, having that sort of scoreline early in this first half, but it's not to be at the moment. Ross Bilius will just keep on doing that all day. Great effort from Ross. Ball didn't go where he wanted to. Harry Charles moving in, and a good heave-ho from the number 2, Panura. Brought that to an end. Jason Lee has it for a kick away again. Not playing out the back the last 2 times. He's gone for a heave-ho. And that'll go out of play near the elite physio sign on the Eastern Grandstand side, which is North Crest side. Not the grandstand side, that's on the west. It's a Friday night, humid, a bit of smoke around too. This is our bushfire season in the dry season in the north. Unlike the rest of Australia, which is often red from fire and smoke billowing across the December, January, February, March period, which is our wet season. But bushfires are part of Australia in all their forms. Turner. Thread through to Charles. Here's time. He goes out to Mercurial Muskie. Into Reinberg, and great work from Stephen Coe. Brought that to an end, and then a loose pass. Get that out of their game, and they're going to be so much better. Watch him, he's there again. Great save from Jason Lee, need to be. But they just hang off him, as if he couldn't do something with it, and of course he did. And that was close to being a 3rd goal, and the 3rd one for Hellenic. Sulev Muskie is his name, Nepalese player in the national system over there when he was younger. And has a huge following back in Nepal. When we live stream Sulev, the numbers there are ridiculous. On the ball now. 2 goals already, and now I think a 3rd corner, maybe a 2nd from this side. He brings it in. Charles is first to it, bounces away, and Panura, nice work. Get in there in between Rodos. And then puts it out of play. Again, anyone watching the game can see the improvements that required from Hearts to take that next step. And those sort of things need to come out of their game. And Rodos can always throw a long ball in, and don't leave Buchanan alone like that. Comes back. He'll keep the ball as long as he can until he finds someone in a better position. There's always an opportunity to steal it while he's got it, but he's holding it up really well here. And he takes a shot. And that wasn't far away. Could have been a bit of a net grabber, that one. Just went past the right upright on Jason Lee's goal. 2-1 at the moment at the 26.5-minute mark of this round 16 match of the Men's Premier League in Darwin. Thank you to Steel Line. Service over and above in the steel game. Supplying steel in the NT for many years. Steel Line. Service over and above. Oops. To ground. Sulev Muskie skims through. Now he goes back to Reinberg. Reinberg takes it was a sort of half shot, half pass. And will end up being a goal kick. Harry Charles could have sent that ball back, but didn't. So we come up at the 27-minute mark. Thank you to NTF. They are the construction supply specialists here in the Northern Territory. They are, without a doubt, your local construction supplier. NTF, again, a sponsor in 2021. Thank you to the Northern Territory Government for their support of football in 21 as well. Right, Stephen Coe, the captain, had it, then dispossessed. Now it's a race. And Joseph Nambo has collected it. Oh, no, it's going to be a goal kick. So Jason's going to play it out from the back. Yes, he is on this occasion. So sometimes they go long. This time it's through Dinesh, and Dinesh dips one over the top for the goal scorer. Batari tries to go through Vodros. Sumat. Coe. We'll go further back to Panura. And Panura. Where's he going to go? Waited a little bit too long. Yeah, it's a fortuitous bounce. Looking for the players to move to him. He's right, Panura. Asking for some movement from that midfield. Jason Lee now on a long kick. Andrew Savas, the coach of Hearts, asking him to step up, get up into that tighter line and get towards the halfway line. And Mark Tighter as well, he's asking. Jacquelis. Turner. Bilius. Under challenge already from Neros. Strathner. Neros will collect this now. Good determined work. Lovely ball inside. Let it go, actually. On that occasion, it would have found the mark of Coe. And Sujan Selwell got involved. Probably unnecessarily. Carpathius just unloads one onto Mario. And Mario turns back, goes back to the original feeder of that run. George Carpathius. Oh, they're going to play a game of just us two. Now it goes across and Jason Lee needs to move and does. Right hand over the arm throw. It's a good ball for Jasper Mwanza. And equally good defensive work from Trachillis. Good body check, but Jasper's got a strong presence on the ground and just withstood that check, but his pass was astray. Hellenic taking their time. Plenty of time on the North Crest scoreboard. Nyambo early. Ball slips through and Reinberg will get it. Dinesh needs to clean that up, needs to be effective, and that's a lovely ball over the top. And if they leave Bilius there, he'll take the shot, and it's a great save. Great save. It will be a corner. A really reactive save. Big mitten came out on the left-hand side and just parried it a good ball length around the left-hand upright. Ross Bilius not noted for someone to be sitting in goal like that unchallenged, but he's rewarded for his run after run from this defensive position he holds. Ross Bilius nearly with a goal. Now Nyambo taking over the services on this North Crest scoreboard side. Comes in, dips one in. It's going to have no height and easily covered by Hart. So now we've got a one-on-one if this can fall. And good work from Savis. Trachillis, he didn't panic. Needs more pressure. Here it comes, better. Needs to close it down though. Not allow this return of fire so quickly. Side netting or side bottom post on the new goals. And you hear the zing as it came off it. And ricochet to the fence. Oh, a little baby in the grandstand might have to move along. Poor little one. Mum's got that under control, as mums do. Right, comes out to Hearts playing out from the back. Now ball threaded through. Goes down, all body on the ground, unusual for Trachillis, normally stays on his feet. Now that's a good win. Rodros goes back for a third effort. This ball's going to fall for Jasper Mwanza. He goes to ground as well. And Rodros plays it calmly to Turner. Turner goes out to Bilius, who had that opportunity earlier. Chests it down, and then Rossi tries to dink one over the top. Probably not exactly what he wanted. And Dinesh into the back. No intent. He really couldn't pull up. Just skimmed across the grass. Says apologies to the ref. Reinberg will get up. Play underway. Mario Kikanen threads one through to Silav Muskie. He does a quick one back to him. Hearts in there in numbers. Carpathius. That's a stray one from the captain. A ball again, wasted. That's what they need to get out of their game. Hold the ball. That's fallen really well for Nyambo. Great save. Great save. This time, both legs outstretched. And they did the job, Jason Lee's legs on that occasion. Nyambo hit that, the youngster, for Hellenic. He thought he was on the score sheet. Jason Lee said, not today, mate. And cleared that one away. So we've got a throw in. Bilius can throw from there, straight into the area of danger. He goes short instead. And throw in for the Hearts after some clever play. 34 minutes, about to roll over on the Northcrest scoreboard. 2-1 advantage to the Blue and Whites, running right to left on the screen. They're called Hellenic Athletic here in Darwin. Over a 60-year history, up against a team with around 2 years and 6 months in the senior game. And show great potential, Darwin Hearts. Unusual error from the Blue and Whites, and Hearts will gratefully take this, which will be a throw-in right on the halfway line. Captain Stephen Coe comes back. Nice work, wins the ball down. There's an up and under. Played on the ground, mate, but this time he's put it in the air. It's an easy one for the defence of Hearts. From Hellenic to do their job. That's better from Dinesh. Equally good. Now on a run. Needs someone to make the run. That's it now, Neroy Shrethner. And good work from Bilius. Just that little lack of communication and execution. After some good work from Dinesh, Neros needed to make the run earlier. They'll get to that. It's only going to come from playing the style of play and training and playing and training and playing. Round 16, still got 5 to go. Carpathius. That's a good ball. Panera will make sure he gets there first and does, and then turns it away. And come on, that needs to be, someone needs to come back and help the great work of Panera then. That was really great effort from him. That's a good one from Neroy. Need to support him. Coe back. Great. Dinesh. Dinesh across field to Panera. Here comes the pressing of Vrodos and Muskie. They go wide again to Sulmat. Mabanza. Ashmit Reggae, Regmi, the number 10. Reggae, what's his nickname from now on? Ashmit needs to get more involved in that front line. Help out Jasper Mabanza. Now's the chance. Here we go. Jasper with the ball. It's a 1-2 that'll never happen. Turner was always going to be over that. Clears it up easily. 36 and a half minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Diamond Barbers. Sponsors in 2021. Look sharp in the year of 2021. Go to CBD, store or barber shop, salon. It's Nick's place. And that's Diamond Barbers in the CBD at Bellamac. And, of course, the original, the Parap store. Thank you to McDonald's as well. Macca's, great supporters of football in the NT. Panera. Out to Sulman. And route goes back to Panera. Panera gets the ball further downfield. Now here's an opportunity. Patient play. Now he puts it on to run. Neros. He's got to get around Bilius, who just put in those last 2 hard runs and then the lunge. Ball remain with them. They want to go early, and they've done a quick throw in. Ball's with Dinesh. It's a lovely curling ball in. Is it going to fall for somebody? It does. Vilstilianos Rodros. An opportunity to fall at the feet of the number 14. And the number 10. And the number 9. 4 Hearts. They're running left to right on the screen in the white. That's their away kit. Blue shorts and the distinctive red and blue socks. Hooped socks, as they say. Thank you to Ward Keller, Territory Law Firm. Great sponsors in 2021 as well. They are they are the Territory Law Firm, Ward Keller. Personal and business dispute resolution. And the number is 1-800-978-360 in the Territory, 1-800-978-360. Hearts holding them, meaning Hellenic. Bit of space, allowing them to have the ball. They need to close it down now. Because Reinberg will do exactly that. Now it's a foot race. Jason Lee comes out and wins it in canary yellow and then rolls out a left underarm to Sumat. He goes further afield to the first goal scorer and the only goal scorer for them today. That's a wasted ball from Mavenza. Done that twice now. Needs to hold it, assess before he does those quick passes. Carpathia's early take goes to Mario. Mario dips one over the top for Joseph Nyembo. And young Joseph's not even going to get to that with his pace. Thank you to Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. Again, great sponsors in 2021 of football. Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. Turner, as casual as you like, which is his style. Alex does it again. I think seems to... That's a rare one from... Unfortunately, that has gone out of play, but enterprising from the number 18 for Hearts. And Bajani. And Bajani will watch the ball go back towards the midfield and just outside the circle. Murray Kakanen, busy dancing feet of the number 11. It's a good intervention from Neros Shefner. Neros has it again. Jasper Mwanza makes the run at his feet. Precision-like pass. Jasper has to make this work. Dips it in. There it is. He needs to actually make a header of that and couldn't on this occasion. Good work from Hearts, though. Threat is always there. Capital T. And this will be should be a Hearts ball. I see Andrew Savas, their coach at Hearts, really trying to progress this game quickly. It's now in play. Neros. Throw in again, down to the number 18, who turns one on the inside and not being dealt with by Hellenic in the usual Hellenic way. There still remains a Hearts possession and an opportunity. Now it slips through. And the number 18, who made that little advancing run at the moment, will make his way back. And that's Nirajan Benjani. Coming up to 42 minutes. That goes back to a keeper. His first time I've mentioned him too. And it's, I think, his first time in the top league for the young bloke. His name is Adrian Black. And he's wearing number 1 tonight for Hellenic. Kane Adam would normally be in there. But tonight it's Adrian. So welcome to the MPL, mate. I hope I'm right in saying it's your debut. Sumat. Nyembo in with a quick tackle. Sulav Muskie now will scamper and try and thread one through, but Dinesh is there. Patient play again. It's good work. Jasper Boenza needs to move quicker to those. And now it comes out to the number 11. He's been busy, Suzan. And Sujan Silwell will now watch his mate Nero Srethner on a run. And he scampers at pace towards the goal. Billy has stayed with him. The ball comes in. Still alive. Turner with a comfortable header. Ball still dangerous for Hellenic. It's really good from Hearts. They're pressing. And pressing. Got a player down on his haunches at the moment. A Hearts player inside the box. You see the referee's going to hold things up while he goes and checks on this player. I think it's Neroy Srethner. After that little battle, both in terms of pace and body checking with the big Ross Bilius. And Dr. Jasper Mabanza comes in to have a look as well. 43.5 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. So Panura will come over, get a drink. Neroz Srethna is up. So crucial to this team. Makes those darting, advancing runs. The number 7. Right, throw in. We're underway. After that little delay. That'll go to the advantage of Hearts. So they'll go back to where the referee is and restart. There's a formation of a wall of sorts with Nayembo and Stylianos Rodros in it. Referee will mark it out. Brings them forward a metre and a bit. So Panura's on the ball. As I said, can kick with his right and left. Looks like he's just been usurped. And Stephen Coe is going to take this. Comes in, has a nice tail on it. Still alive. And Muskie comes running in for a defensive lunge. It's right on the 45-minute mark. Referee looks at his watch. We may have we've got a minute of time added. There'll be 1 minute of time added on, just one. What can Hearts do in a minute? You can do a lot in 60 seconds. Let's just say if they can do just enough to get a goal. They're in the right end and with possession. Ball turns in. Turner there and Jasper Wamunza. It's still dangerously now. Turner just swings the hip and carries the right leg across and then gets it down to the halfway where Sumat, number 16, is under pressure already from Slav Muskie. He wins that initial battle, takes the second one, goes to ground. Referee will pull that up and does. Again, Hearts with another opportunity in this time added. Round 16 match. Could have been 2-2. And the whistle goes. The referee's going to check on the player as they head off from the field. And an interesting 45 minutes plus here on this round 16 match on a Friday night. Hearts will go in with confidence. They got a goal and they've held their own. There's a few things they need to fix up, and I'm sure Andrew Savas, the coach, will get them in to the right frame of mind to do that. And Dimmy, the coach of Hellenic, will have a word to those guys as well. Of course, in the Olympics tonight, Matildas are taking on the US, and we have some really, really good news where the Matildas have had a win tonight. 7 goals all up in that match. Plenty of time, plenty of activity, plenty of fun for those who are watching on the screens at home and around the country and across the US. But an extraordinary result in the end. Sorry, not the US, against England, of course. So 4-3. Right, so they're through to the next round. The Matildas. My name's Bruce Stalter. This is FNT's live streaming on the Perform Network. Thank you for joining us. We'll take a short break and be back with the second half, which sees Hellenic Athletic 2, Darwin Hearts 1. Right, Mamunza on the ball. Gets us underway in the second half. Round 16 match. Really promising first half for Darwin Hearts. Had their sprinkles of errors as usual, but they are determined to play their way their coach wants them to play. One thing I will know for sure is Hellenic will come a-firing and early. That's exactly what they're doing now, dancing around in the one spot, but still with possession. Going with that early triangle, now it's sprawled wider. Ryan Berger's going to go straight back again, short passing. Carpathia stood his ground and received the ball eventually. Now he brings some width to the game. Goes back to Nyembo and challenges on, and it's a 1 and a win. And Billy is so calm and strong and bringing that to a close very quickly. Leroy Shrestha on a run there. Nice work from Dinesh. Dakota. And Dakota will get a replay of a throw in then from a rebound. It'll be Darwin Hearts running right to left on your screen in their away strip, which is the white shirt, blue shorts, and the hooped red and blue socks. Referee playing advantage. Now comes through. Carpathius with a good challenge on the second time. Pulls up on this occasion. Now Vrodros has turned around. Offside. No, he's going to play the original infringement against Hellenic. Good advantage played by the referee. A little confusion there because the assistant referee had seen a later offside, and that's her job, of course, and she did that. But the referee was playing an advantage, so he's going to pull it back to the original infringement from Carpathius. Harry Charles is getting involved again, don't know why. And Sula Muskie around the ball. Leroy Shrestha has it. Panura's there. Stephen Coe. They're all involved, all wanting a go and a chance. So the wall will be set. George Carpathius in the centre there. Sulev on one side and Charles on the other. Assures, barking out instructions which are assuring his defenders of where to go. And that's Adrian Black for Hellenic. Right. Panura moves in and puts a nice shot in. It's going to go wide, but it was the right height and the right pace. I think Adrian would have had it covered, but he's got good technique, the number 2 for Hearts. Coming up to 48-minute mark. Local times around 20 to 10 on this Friday night in Darwin. And this is the Men's Premier League round 16 of a 21-round competition. Savas Chakillis goes back. Goes to Adrian Black. Adrian plays across to Carpathius. Charles. Rodros. Coe in there early for a 10. As wider. And that'll be collected there by Dinesh Devkoda. But that's offside. So the keeper gets it underway for Hellenic, but only to a Hearts player. Sliana Vrodros is there early, leaves it for Carpathius. It's a loose one from him, but it's going to fortuitously fall for Mario Kukanen. And Jason Lee demanding the ball, but Panura ignoring that advice from his keeper. Now they go down on the Northcrest scoreboard side. In the back, unfortunately on this occasion, Reinberg, no malicious intent. Just trying to get to the ball. So it'll be collected by Hearts number 18, Yajan Banjad. And Banjadi will put it to Dinesh, and Devkoda will take this stationary ball further afield. Sits there ready for him. Just wanting to be kicked. And it is. Carpathia's up tall and strong. The 23 for Hellenic. Loose football from both sides at the moment. We need to get it on the ground. That's an awkward one for Niambo. Got tangled up there and Joseph came to ground and will win that. An advantage to his team with a set start free kick. Bilius. And Vodos turns one into Carpathius, who's trying to find the diminutive Slav Muskie up against an equally short-statured number 16 for the Hart side, and that's Suman Rout. Suman and Sulav would probably fight it out for the smallest players on the pitch tonight. Not in the heart, not in determination, not in the competence area, though. Are they small? Suman. Carpathius. Oh, Leroy Srethnas just skimming through there, trying to pick it up. And there's a nice bit of work from the goal scorer. Comes back to him from Muskie, from Mabanza. Savas Trakilis. Nice work. Stephen Coe in there, the captain for Hearts today. He's had a really strong, stable game for the team. Again, Sanjam Batari is showing some good work. Now he's put a ball through, and he's offside on this time. Is the number 9. But some good work from Sanjib, Mabanza, and Ashmit Regmi. Nearly pierced the blue and white's defence. Good game of football from Hearts. Only 52.5 minutes, plenty of time to go. They've just got to keep it going. It has been one of their pitfalls, is not being able to maintain it for 90 minutes. Now they're getting in the way of each other. Cleared away in the end by Dinesh Defcoda. And Coe gets his boot in there and just clears that away. Thank you to Diamond Barbers. Look sharp in 2021. You go to the CBD, the Parap, or the Bellamac. Home of Diamond Barbers. Thank you to McDonald's. Macca's, great supporters of football in the NT. Thank you, Macca's. Now Murray Kukanen on a run. It's a ball that's going to curl back. Nice tail on it. Sulav Muskie will show us a number of skills here, and then that's a lovely ball back in. No one was pursuing it on this occasion, which is unlike the blue and whites. Cleared away. Now Babanza has a chance. Gets around Savas. Trakilis, and he's on a run now, the number 14. He's on his own. Dips one in front, and that comes Adrian. And he goes for the ball again. And Leroy Srethna tries to have a shot. And Adrian Black successful on that occasion to bring it in on 2 occasions. But never really threatened in that exchange between the keeper and the Hearts attacking line, which included the number 7, Leroy. And Leroy Srethna is down on his knees again. He's, as I said, been carrying injuries this year. A player that does get involved in the tanglements because of his speed. Defenders just want to get to him early and hard. The number 7 for Hearts. Up now, making his way gingerly towards the goal, towards the sideline and the ball. Now he gets it thrown towards him. And that is so rare to see, but you do see it. An incorrect throw-in from a senior player. Hearts still giving trouble to Hellenic. Hellenic not their customary careful and poised players out from the back tonight. There's a substitute out there. Came on at half-time. That's a good ball through to Joseph Niambo. He takes the shot and puts it away. No hesitation. Well done, young man. Well played from Murray Kukanen. And Joseph still had a bit of work to do. And he did that work well. And a goal to the 24. The number 24. Joseph Nyembo. 3-1 to the Blue and Whites. About 55 and a half minutes gone. So we've had a little over 10 minutes of this second half. And a goal has resulted. Panura nearly went to ground. Now it's come away and Coe's in there. Busy. Nice ball. Needs a runner. Came late. The intention was good. That's Edwin Nyembo on the ball now. Came on at half time. Edwin. He's wearing number 3 and in the left back position. Panura all alone. Last man defending. And he got his header to it. The number 2. Still with Nyembo. That's Edwin Nyembo. As opposed to Joseph Nyembo, the goal scorer, the recent one. And Sumat stops it and clears it away. Gets a stray boot from Stylianos Rodros. He's okay. Buchanan urgent and full of energy as usual. Gets a throw in. Carpathius goes across to Bilius. Bilius will look out to Nyembo and Edwin will take this on his left foot. Move forward and then try and pass one straight through to Harry Charles. And Reinberg will win this little battle there. Ball comes back in again. It'll come for Reinberg again. He'll turn again. And that time cleared away by Dinesh Devakota. And it won't be what he thought it would be, a goal kick. It'll be a corner. Thank you to Ward Keller, Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution. Number is 1-800. The number is 1-800-978-360. This is FNT's TV's live streaming of this round 16 match of the Men's Premier League in Darwin. Short one between the 13 and 11. Buchanan eventually gets it in. Babanza gets up tall. He's going to form for him. He'll take a him meaning still have Muskie, and it's a nice volleyed shot. George Carpathius goes back to Bilius, and Bilius is under pressure. Bilius. That made a more urgent reaction from Savastrakis. And he got there, cleared it away, and it's over in Reinberg now on the eastern side, the Northcrest scoreboard side, where it sits 3-1 in favour of the Blue and Whites. 58 minutes gone in this football match. Sumat in there. Coe will come away. Joseph Nyembo tries to stick a leg in there, and now goes Bahari. He's waiting for someone to make the run. Now he does, and Neroy Srethas gets a lovely ball, and he's onside. Has a shot from there, takes it and puts it side netting. Could have put it away. Good effort, and well done to Edwin Nyembo for tracking back with him. And Neroy Srethna has a chance to put that away. On this occasion, not successful. There have been some promising raids from Darwin Hearts tonight. A lovely bit of work from the goal scorer too. Held up his pass and then put it on a 20-cent piece onto a fast advancing Neroy Srethna, the number 7. So Sanjay Batari has had a good game, the number 9, for Darwin Hearts. Now they've got to defend. Jason Lee comes out and clears it away. That's come off Coe and fallen for Kukanen. That had to be done. That was dangerous otherwise, and Panura does it again. Great work. Great work, Panura. 2 really effective challenges. So necessary, that first one. Kukanen would have just tipped around and put it in because the goalkeeper was well and truly out of the house. In fact, he wasn't even in the yard. Batari on this occasion lost footing. And we're back with Adrian Black, the keeper, all in green, except for the black socks and the white gloves. Buchanan. Nyambo in an overlap and onside. Edwin, this is. And he's win his side. Well, he tried to win his side a corner, and it won't be such tonight. It'll be a goal kick. Around the 60.5-minute mark. 3-1 advantage to Hellenic in this Men's Premier League Round 16 match. Hellenic are the blue and white team running left to right on your screens. Or screen singular. Neros. Awkward one for the player. He wasn't to know that Rodros was going to head that. And he was behind him anyhow. So, but pulled up because he had the raised boot. The number 9, Batari. One of those awkward moments in a game. Can't do much about it, the number 9. Bilius. And Mario will dance across the pitch a little bit and give it to Nyambo. And Nyambo will service off to Reinberg. And he'll go again and again and again. A little back heel to the number 11. And the 11, too smart to play. He'll always get something out of it. Gets a corner on this occasion. 62 minutes. About to roll over on the Northcrest scoreboard. Hearts have to regroup here. It's not a time to let a loose one in. These corners always pose problems for them. They don't have a lot of height. Hellenic have sent exactly that forward, height. Reinberg in. And that's a goal. Straight off the top of Mario Buchanan. Lovely ball from Reinberg. I don't know if Buchanan got his head to it. I think he did. And that's just skimmed across and into the bottom of the goal. So 4-1 for Hellenic. And that goal, from what we said, would be a dangerous corner. And it proved so for Darwin Hearts. Right, Hearts need to regain composure. No dropping of heads. The 63 minutes has been a positive development for the football club and this senior Premier League team. Under a new coach, a new style of play. That's the sort of thing they've got to get out of their game. Now it comes back for Dinesh. There he goes wider. Near, is it? No, it's not Rios. The number 18's not going to get that to his advantage, I don't think. It'll go the way of Hellenic. Will it? Yes, it will. Yurjan Benjani. Out there on the Northcrest scoreboard side in that entanglement then. Good tackle from Panura. He's been good. Now he gets it down. Move Jasper, you hear him call that 3 or 4 times. Now he's going to have to go backfield. Now he gets a good ball away. That needed to be grabbed. It will come in a later stage to Neros. And Strethner left the ball up for Sumat. And Sumat's on a run now. Turns it back into Jasper, who really started this. Goes back to Sumat. And then that's where they lose all cohesion. Player down. Been down for some time right in the back play here. It's a long run for the referee. All the way back to where the keeper now, Jason Lee, will take some water over to his fallen player. He's on his back. We hope he's okay. Both assistant and centre referees are there. Still not to his feet. And it's Suman. And Suman Rout. He's been busy in that back. Had a lot of work to do. He's had plenty of blue and white jumpers coming at him. But he's up on his toes. Seems to have recovered. Well, they take this opportunity. A few players have come towards their technical areas for a bit of advice and a lot of water on this humid Friday night. In Darwin, in the top end of Australia, it's our dry season. It is still plenty of humidity tonight, and that'll be the same for the next 8 weeks probably, if not more, as we slowly come out of the dry season into the build-up, and the build-up leads us to the wet. Of course, there are 6 seasons for the Larrakia people. We only have 2, but the traditional owners, who know the land so much better than we do, have 6 seasons all around. The opportunities for food. And there are abundant seafood that we have in the north. But not only seafood. Right, Hellenic with the ball, goes wide. And Rodos, first touch escapes him. He's going to track back and collect the ball. Man bun behind him. The number 4 puts one through. Muskie returns the favour. Solianos Rodos runs at pace. Cleared away by Dinesh Devkota. Good pressure. And that pressure continued by Ashmit, the number 10 for Hearts. Still lingering around, making Black play the pass to Trikilis, and Savas Trikilis will go out to George Carpathius, and the 23 will put one through to his captain. Sees the run of Charles, ignores that, and goes right across to Edwin. And Edwin Miambo, a little tussle there. And a one he's going to win against Nirajan Banjadi. The 11 to 23. The 23 going to dip one over to 4. It's a numbers game. And that's come across, and Jason Lee pulls it out of the air, and that plucking from the air will give someone a rest. No, he's straight back into it. Could have given a little bit more time for his players to get back forward. No on Hearts, that is. But they're under pressure again. Just have the composure. Great dummy. He'll take the shot. He's offside. And he's missed anyhow. And I don't think this will be an offside. I think this is going to be a infringement. That the referee was playing an advantage. So there'll be a couple of subs. Yes, there'll be 2. And Savas Trikilis coming from the pitch. His placement will be 21, which is Sarah Moore DaCosta. DaCosta will go out. Go to the midfield. Looks like Carpathius will drop back into the centre. And Rodros will come from the pitch. And his replacement is number 9, which is Tyson Martins. So, yes, it was an infringement. Hellenic have 2 on the ball. Mario and Sulev, the 11 and the 10. Hellenic have a 4-1 advantage. There's 5 in the wall, plus Niambo hanging around. Jason Lee's got them organised. You would assume the angle of shot has been covered. Sulev moves in and try to dip it over the wall and then tail it back into the goal. And it's not going to happen on this occasion. 70-minute mark about to roll over, just after 10 o'clock here at local time in Darwin on a Friday night, which has been pretty humid. A hot day today. And, 3 subs out there now. Edward Niambo came out at half-time. DaCosta came out just then. And Martin's nice ball back from Jasper Wanza. Trying to set it up now. Coe's got an opportunity. Goes wider still. Nero Shrethner's going to have a shot. Does. And well played. Good shot. He beat the keeper, but the keeper with a really good reaction to keep those legs down. And that could have gone up and into the goal. But luckily for Black, he got both legs to it and it went over the goal. So nice shot from Neroy Shrethner. Neroy Shrethner, you're going to take the corner now. Had this in him tonight. Neroy Shrethner comes in. Ball's got plenty of tail and space. And Batari has a shot and it's going to come all the way back and he's going to be offside. Just let the ball run out, Neros. So Black back to Nyembo. Nyembo up to Maro Kukanen. He's stripped of the ball. Now Neros has another shot. Going to turn on the left, takes the shot, and it's saved. This is a chance. Now it's put in by Jasper Mwanza. They do have a reply. A second goal. And good work from Neroy Shrethner. He actually did the hard work to retrieve the ball. He got it back. He turned it once. He turned twice. And he beat the defenders. Save was a good one from Adrian Black. But the rebound from him went straight to Jasper Mwanza, who, like the seasoned player he is, just calmly just went, bang, I'll have that. Thank you. And they did. So 72 minutes rolling over. 6 goals in this match. 2 to Hearts, 4 to Hellenic. So well played, Darwin Hearts, to get one back. Nyembo goes to Sulo Muskie, turns it inside to Costa. What's Kukanen? He always dip it back into a better place, and he did again. No one really running in on it. Not in numbers like Hellenic would normally do. Jason decided not to play it from the back and just heaves one into the night air. Carpathius gets there first. Now George has come from the midfield and is now in a central defensive role, and that's hurt his head a little bit. He's still holding it. Now he intervenes with his right boot and number 11's on the ball. Referee was okay with that. Panura, lovely work. Turns it inside. Goes back to the number 11. Got a chance to go through to Batari. Batari should keep this in. Goes back to the number 11 again. And Suman shows some good skills. Sujin, sorry, not Suman. That was Sujin. Suman with the ball now. Batari going over the top for himself. Can't keep it in though. We'll go back there for a throw in. 4-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution. Steel Line, service over and above in the supply of steel. NTF, your local construction supplier. NTF. Darwin Olympic Sporting Club, great sponsors in 2021 of football, and this match in front of us is round 16. Co, again, good challenge from both the 8 and the 23 for Hellenic. This is the sub to Costa. And all green space in front of him. And Charles, what's he going to do? It's a ball through that won't find its mark on this occasion from good defensive trailing back. Nyembo with equally good stuff. Keeps the ball, puts it across goal, and that could have been so dangerous. Well done, Joseph. You got a corner for your team as well, mate, the youngster. Corner will be taken by Reinberg. Raises his right arm. 75.5 minutes. Comes in, goes past Jasper Mbunza. Now falls for DaCosta. Sulev doing a lot of his reversing tonight. And there's another example of it. Reinberg just takes off, puts the ball in, wins the corner again. Substitution asked for, and they're going to take it. Referee going to allow it? Yes, he is. And number 30 is coming on. That looks like Depasan Chetri. And Chetri will replace a guy who I think has been really, really good for him tonight. Not a lot of him. A lot of heart, though. And that's Sujan Silwal. Well done, Sujan. No, it wasn't Sujan. Sorry, it was Suman Rat. My apologies, Suman. But you have had a very, very good 76 minutes. As is this bloke. It's not his best recovery, and the ball's bouncing around with no real urgency from Hearts. Now it comes in the player that I had mixed up with Suman. So this is Edwin Nyambo. Throws a long one to Joseph Nyambo. And that'll go out of play. .77 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Round 16 match of the Men's Premier League here in Darwin in the Northern Territory of Australia. The Darwin Hearts side running right to left on your screen in their white jersey, blue shorts, and the hooped blue and red socks. Their keeper Jason Lee is all in yellow. Had a bit of work tonight. And has been competent as usual in goals. Joseph Nyambo. Good pressure from Hearts. They'll win the ball back, and this throw-in will be important. It goes over the top. Can he win it and get past it? He can. He turns it on the inside, heads down to himself. And that's Niroy Shefner. That one was loose, but until then, it was good work. That's going to miss Sulev Muskie. Fall for Batari. Got to keep it in. Goes back to Chetri. And Chetri will get this throw off a rebound off the number 9. So the replacement number 30 for Hearts just came on the field. This is his second endeavour. It'll be a throw-in. Over the top of Batari. Batari gets there. Now comes for Sujan. Oh, good shot. That's taken out someone's head. That hurt. And that's just been on the pitch for less than 60 seconds. He's taken a full-paced punching ball from Sulev Muskie, sweetly timed, and it's just crashed into the side of his head. Need to check on whether there's any concussion as a result of that. I think the concussion can be very delayed as well. Needs to be watched from this moment on. He took the full force of that. Sulev Muskie ran in quickly to check on him. Still stands there, hands on hips. Not a good way to enter the 79th minute of the match. He's up now into a more prone position. He's still not okay at all. He's going to have to come from the pitch. Don't know if he's going to return. Chetri. So I don't know if that's blood coming from his nose. He seems to be wiping that. Hopefully it's not a full frontal. I thought it was more on the side of his face and head. But he needs to be checked. So he'll go over in the technical area and have exactly that done to him. 10v11 on the pitch at the moment. That's the substitute. Desperan Chetri took the full front of that stinging kick from Sulev Muskie right on the face, side of the head. So that's Siljan over there now. Silwell, he's made a run from the Northcrest to the Northcrest side from the grandstand side. So a good 70-metre run from west to east. And now his team is advancing. The ball's gone out of play towards the McDonald sign, and the big arch of Maccas will look upon the next throw, and it'll be from Darwin Hearts. They're down 4-2, but there's been a lot to like about them tonight. Comes across, balls in a dangerous area. Black gets down to it, cleared away by Bilius. Could have been anywhere, that one. Right, Panura gets a stray one from Murray Kukana. Nambo comes at him, and the referee goes, nope, pulls him up. Long ball for Panura, and Black comfortable, grasp it to his chest and right overarms. Tusula Muskie, he does one to DaCosta. DaCosta already under pressure from Stephen Coe. Goes back to his captain. Mario dancing as usual, turns it on the inside to Charles on the advance there. Dinesh gets there first. Still not cleared away. Danger still present. Now he does the number 18. Niranjan Banjadi, and Banjadi puts it out of play. Edwin Nyambo with the throw-in. 82.5 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Desparan Chetri still getting looked at. The sub now making his way to a potentially to go back on the pitch and have 11 v 11. Hearts with one down in players, two down in goals. Carpathius. Regmi with a bit of pressure, needs more of it. And it's not there now. Bilius can just say calmly and casually off to Kukanen. Kukanen into the midfield to DaCosta, and that's a loose one. Batari on a run. Shows clean pair of heels here. Goes in towards with the ball. Now does a pass, and Regmi just not on the same wavelength. It was not a bad run from Batari. Regmi just wasn't watching. Didn't anticipate the inward run. It was good work from him. The number 9, he's had the vision to take those runs when they come, and it's resulted in the goal. Could have had 2. Clearly could have had 2. As of this bloke, Leroy Shrethno's been busy. That time dispossessed by Ross Bilius. Nyambo with it still. Dips one forward to Martins, and Jason Lee easily clear that away. Coe gets it, goes wider. Batari in there again. Turns on the inside and cleared up by the number 8 for Hellenic. Chetri with a left foot up and under, trying to find Jasper Mwanzi. He does find him, and Jasper puts one through off his head, but just runs along the ground straight into Black's hands, the keeper for Hellenic. DaCosta feeds one into the number 8, and Charles with ball. Turns one back to his captain. Little 1-2 from them, then a push on to Nyambo. Well worked move. Equally good defence from Dinesh. Good pace, gets there. Running as hard as he did at the beginning of the game. With good electric pace in a lot of ways. Did he overdo it? No. Collision there, which was an awkward one. Up now. Dinesh, who's been strong. 85 minutes of great effort from him. Plays all over the place for this football team tonight in the defence, and a real rock there. Did well and has done well. Panura equally well played tonight. Now, can Hearts make something from this possession? Leroy Shrethner with the ball. He'll get that from the referee. Stands his ground. Reinberg loose with that tackle. So we're going to have a substitution. Both sides are going to take the opportunity at the 86-minute mark. So, coming from the field, first of all, it's Joseph Nembo, scored a goal tonight. Harry Charles coming off as well. In their place will go number 15. And that is Blake Holmes. And number 17, John Krukillis. Now, also, great effort from Batari. Great 86 minutes from Batari, including a goal. Could have had 2. And his replacement is the energetic Choljok, number 8. He's gone straight up into that attacking line. He'll drift in and out from that outside line. And he's got good vision, the number 8. He's out there now after a fantastic 86 minutes from Batari. And I have to say, same of Joseph Niembo. Really good 86 minutes from young Joseph. Included a goal. Took with real patience and professionalism was that one from him. Didn't panic. And Joseph put the goal away, which gave them a 4th or a 3rd. I'm not sure now. I can't remember with Buchanan's header was the 4th. But anyhow, he certainly scored in the second half. Joseph Niembo. Having a rest now. Right, 87 minutes. Round 16 match. Men's Premier League. Ball curls in. Nice tail comes in. Header is away. Still with the Hearts team. Jock got there, but let's run away from him. He'll get a throw in again. Chetri will take it. Depasan has had a hefty knock to the noggin tonight. Hope he's okay. Seems to be. Need to watch him. Panura. Oh, lovely work. Straight through him. Straight through the 2 substitutes. And Dinesh again showing great work. Nice again. And that'll fall away. And that's come off Niembo, who came out, Edwin, at the half-time mark for Alex Turner. Alex has had a rest from half-time. And Edwin Niembo has done really well in that right-back position. Well, left-back. Now he's over on the right side. The number 3, youngster. Had a good nearly 45 minutes. Only a minute and a half of regulation time to go. DaCosta goes back to him, and Niembo has to track back for that one. It wasn't good. And Bilius with a straight boot there. Not intentional. He gets away with it. Jasper ones are still feeling it. Asking the referee, why didn't that get pulled up, sir? I think it's simply because you're right in the penalty area. And it wasn't deserving of anything. Right, goes back. And Jasper's up on his feet, showing good intent. Look at that. Good pressure from Jasper. Comes in for that final lunge. Nice work from Panura. Need to be. Is there another goal in this? It will be a blue and white one. Will Hearts get it closer? What they do is need the ball. Kapathis now move forward. Now there's been a substitution. So Ross Bilius anchoring the back. 3 across the back and Ross in the middle. Now Stephen Coe's got it. A chance for Hearts. Fed the right way. He's onside. Going to goal at pace. This is Neroy Srefner. Takes the shot and puts it over the goal. That was their best opportunity. And in this last minute it was. And Neroy Srefner has had 3 of those. All in the same position. All beating the outside defender. Coming on the inside line at pace. Just the execution when it matters. On goal, he hasn't been able to deliver. Not for want of trying. So Neroy Srefner's had a really good game today. Found those places, as is this bloke, Dinesh. Got his header to that. Plays like a man 5 foot taller than he is. And about 40 kilos more. Real presence, Dinesh Defakota. Holmes wins that. Referee allows it to play on. Very loose one there from the Hearts player. Kapathius. George back in the more familiar central midfield where he is so dangerous. As I said, not on everyone's radar. I love his work. Quiet. Does the business. Sub DaCosta. Jasper Wanza with a good bit of pressure. Nice work from Chetri. Bilius, strong body check. Ross just puts one downfield to Solomuski, who just pauses and waits for it. Nice defence from Chetri. Now Jock. Now Panura will get that one. It's been a while. And they'll have a restart. What are we going to do? Have a sub? 90-minute mark. Regulation has gone. There'll be one minute at a time, not just one. And that brings a game to a close. We saw 6 goals. Really interesting game of football too. Very different from what we'd expect with the high-flying Hellenic against Hearts, who still really get a win and to get their season underway. But they're just playing under a new coach, getting better and better each and every week, and this was a good example of it tonight. Andrew Savage should be very proud, as should all the Darwin Hearts players. Dimmy and his team had a lot of kids have a go tonight, played around with the formations a bit, had a win, that's what he wanted, and a chance to blood some of the youngsters and just try some different things out there tonight. Adrian Black in the goals for Hellenic as well. Had a good night. Jason Lee the same. My name's Bruce Stalter. Thank you for joining us on this live streaming. If we don't see or hear from you again, have a great weekend, a safe one. And we'll be here again tomorrow from 4 o'clock at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium for round 16 of the Men's Premier League as it continues. Good night.